If you're watching this, there's a chance you might be over 50, maybe well over 50. And hey, that's all well and good. You made it this far. You're probably wondering what the title of this video means. Well, I'm going to tell you. You may know a bit about Stoicism, a thought process focusing on mental control. Injections into the Stoic philosophy have come from many great philosophers from 2,000 years ago, such as Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca. If you're not familiar, Stoic philosophy has some great ways to think day to day that can help you know yourself and live a true, upstanding life freer from doubt and stress. There are far too many small and useful points within Stoicism to put on this video today, but I'm going to tell you some many other things about Stoicism that may come in handy for you. This video is not fully about Stoicism, but about one thought philosophy found within Stoicism and derived from within. And that is the love of fate, or in Latin, amor fati. Amor fati has been linked to Epictetus, and it has also been linked to Marcus Aurelius, although they really actually never said the phrase. They never said the words. However, more recently, Nietzsche coined the term as the love of fate, and it was central to his philosophy, and he used it many times in writing. So actually it's more linked to Nietzsche as to the one who coined the phrase amor fati, or love of fate. One can use amor fati to keep from feeling stress about things that happen to us that we can't control. Sometimes these things do happen. Your company gets sold, you're laid off, your job gets outsourced, your spouse leaves you, you have relationship problems, you don't get the promotion you waited for, and the list goes on. All of these sudden changes can cause a considerable amount of stress to build up because we tend to think that some problems are caused by something that we ourselves did and are therefore from within us. But this is not necessarily always the case. Sometimes things, they just happen, not due to a cause or something that we did. Stoicism teaches that we can accept what happens to us, or even accept the things that we must do even though we don't want to. Amor fati, or love my fate, lets us operate from the standpoint that everything happens to us, and all the things that do happen to us, including all the sufferings, as well as the great things, happen because they're supposed to, and they will happen, and are sometimes even necessary to happen. Actually, thinking like this can help you accept what you have to do, even though you don't want to. And it can be used to come to think about what the meaning is in what you're doing in everyday acts of life. When I'm faced with the things that I don't want to do, or I'm faced with difficult things in life like decisions about health, job, living situations, or related pathways, relationship stuff, they're always, sometimes difficult to get through. Sometimes we need to think deeply about these certain things. I find myself repeating this phrase like a mantra, love my fate, and it helps tremendously. When I have to wash the outside walls on a freezing day, or attend endless meetings in which most things don't pertain to me, or spend my only free time to take care of something non-related to me or my likes and desires, I have to say, love my fate. I must do it, have to go through with it, it has to be done. And after saying this phrase, I find that I can do it, and I do love my fate, and that I can go on. Therefore then, how should we love our fate over 50? If you're over 50, approaching retirement age, or nearing the end of working, getting older, you may not feel that you've accomplished everything you've wanted to in life, or may not be in the place you exactly want to be. You had years to try, and now you're older, and there's not much time to change things. It's a bit late to start over. What do you do? Should you still adhere to the philosophy of amor fati, or love your fate? Absolutely. You can, should, and must. Because it's probably now that it matters the most. You took a pathway that has been great, but may have been a complete turn from the path you were on, and a division from the way you thought you were going to take, and a diversion from your intended path. But that's not bad. It's okay. It happens to many people. Hopefully you have had some time to accomplish some goals, however, and hopefully you have accomplished some things that you've wanted to do in life that were important to you. Travel, write a novel, start a business, complete a degree, live somewhere you really love. get married, start a family. Maybe the list goes on, but maybe you haven't done everything you've wanted to, but it's not too late. They say life begins at 40. Well, I'm going to say life begins and continues at 50. So wherever you are, whatever level of life you're on, keep going. And especially now, it's incredibly important to love your fate. Yes, right now. You are in the right place. You are doing the right thing. The path you have chosen is the right one. In fact, there was no other way you could take. All the decisions you've made have led you to this point in life right now. So it's your fate and it's upon you. So yes, love your fate and go headstrong into the future. There's no one here to tell you to go back or take another turn. It's your fate. It's up to you. Embrace it. Thanks for watching.